Good morning everybody, welcome to another beautiful day here in the amazing Mossel Bay. This place is very underrated. We don't hear enough about it, and that's why we're here, to show you guys a little bit more about why you should come here.
We've got the waves crashing in the background, the birds flying, blue skies. It's gonna be a good day. It's around this area where they have the longest zip line over the ocean. It's right over there.
Copy. Photos on the line incoming, copy that.
And then this is what you are looking out to when you're going over that zip line. Look how clear this water is. So pretty. A lot of people talk about Cape Town, and Cape Town is a stunning place, but Mossel Bay is so underrated. We haven't seen that many tourists here at all, but it's so calm, beautiful. You have the ocean, and then you can also go about 50 minutes out into incredible peak mountains. So you got the best of both worlds.
I don't know what the temperature would be like, but these tidal pools look really, really inviting for a swim. It looks so clear, you can see fish in there. It would be awesome to come here and just snorkel. Probably best to do it on a slack tide though, because that current is ripping through. This is actually getting scary.
Is lunch. We've been eating seafood for the last 3 days because Mossel Bay is on the coast. So we are going to a restaurant where I think they sell some seafood and some other stuff as well, just in case everyone's feeling for something else.
In case someone's feeling adventurous.
Your destination will be on the left.
Caravan park. Now we need Monty. That caravan park is right across from the ocean. We've decided on Oyster Bar. It's right across from the ocean, so we're gonna get seafood again.
What a beautiful spot we've ended up at. We had a look at quite a few of the different restaurants around, and we decided on Oyster Bar. It's just a nice veranda on the bay. It's views are just doesn't get any better. See some scuba divers doing a shore dive right here. Bit jealous.
If we stayed longer, we could have done it, but
this looks really good. I'm so hungry. I think it's about 2 or 3 hours overdue maybe.
let's eat.
Eating with chopsticks like a champ. Anyone would think you do this all the time.
Wasabi? Thick with ginger.
Yes, I finally got her into some sushi.
No, I'm very specific about my sushi. That was delicious. We are now at the Mossel Bay Lighthouse, so we're going to go and have a look up there. And I think there's also a little cave before you get to the lighthouse, so we're going to go and check it out. But on the way here, we saw some surfers surfing beautiful waves. They look like they're having such a good time.
The water is just such a nice color today as well. The sun is just lighting it up. Why does it look like water used to come all the way up here?
A lot of people also do great white shark diving in Mossel Bay because apparently there's a lot of great whites around here. You can still swim in the ocean, but I think you just have to be careful. This is the cave. By the way, the seafood here is, all the restaurants are so good. The sushi and the prawns and the hake and the salmon. Oh, delicious. Check out those waves.
And the lighthouse is closed, so it looks like we're gonna have to stop at the cave, but it's pretty windy anyway, so it would have been pretty hectic up the top.
The waves here are just something else. I don't really know if I've seen waves this big anywhere.
Big waves.
The other day when we did our zip line, the wave was like reaching our zip line and like going over the zip line, so...
Which you can see down there as well.
Yeah. Even though the sea is quite rough, they do have a lot of tidal pools in the sea, so you can definitely swim and be safe.
These little guys are called dassies, and you just find them everywhere around the rocks here. They look kind of like an oversized guinea pig.
Kind of cute, but when you continue to look at their face over a while, they start looking like rats. But they don't have tails. Okay, this one is looking at me like it wants to eat me. It refused to go in. This thing is right there. It won't move. Hey buddy, can you get out? Why would you lock the door on me? We're now going to be going to get an ice cream at another place. But we love just driving through the town of Mossel Bay because it's so pretty. Nice houses, nice mountain views and ocean views while you're driving. We are now at a place called Boss, I think. And there's a lot of shops and ice cream shops around, so we're gonna grab an ice cream and go for a little walk. Still got some beautiful views around us, and we've been at this place 2 nights in a row. So Ocean Basket is definitely a must if you come to Mossel Bay, but there's a lot of really good seafood places around.
Plenty to choose from. You can see where we were all the way over the other side of the bay there as well. You can see the lighthouse poking up. But yeah, this is just a nice little place full of restaurants, got some resorts around the area as well. Just makes it a nice touristy looking area. Fresh cinnamon sugar donuts straight out of the fryer. So soft. They have none sitting there, they just make them to order.
I got a caramel dip, but I've already half eaten it. This has been my favourite ice cream since being in South Africa. This ice cream was good, but it was so messy. We're just walking down to the beach now. There's all these locks on this gate. Not really sure what it's about. If you guys know, comment below, let us know. Fun fact, my dad used to work right over there about 32 years ago, and he told us about Mossel Bay. And then when we were planning the trip, David was like, hey, your dad's spoken about Mossel Bay, let's go there. And that's why we're here, and we're so happy that we came, because this place is just beautiful. Uh-oh, not go there. Ah! Ah! Help!
Roll it. Roll it. How old are you again? Right after we chuck out all the serviettes. Okay, go wash in the ocean. It's a real bummer that hike was closed. We were really looking forward to it. There is a whole bunch of stuff to do around Mossel Bay, but once you've done all the beachy things like going to the beach, getting your ice cream, having some nice lunch by the beach, sightseeing, touristy, free beach town stuff, all the rest of the stuff starts costing quite a bit of money, like all your shark diving, scuba diving, all your really adventurous stuff. And we've already had our splurge for Mossel Bay, which was the zip lining we did in the last video. If you didn't see that, make sure you check that out up here. But yeah, even if you are on a budget and you don't have a lot to spend, it's still well worth the visit, because it's just really, really beautiful, and even just driving around, walking around, looking at all the different sites is well worth the visit.
I am kicking myself that we didn't stay here longer. I wish we had at least a week. I feel like that's how much you need in Mossel Bay. You need at least a week here so that you can drive to Oudtshoorn, enjoy the mountains, and then come back to the ocean and do all the amazing beach and water activities here. And the hiking trails, which I'm sure David mentioned, unfortunately we couldn't do today. Don't wreck it.
Can I have a little bit of poetic license here?
If you see this sign, subscribe. And let us know in the comments.
Helicopter pilot, he's gonna subscribe.
Het in Hasey by DC.
So for those of you who don't know Afrikaans, I'm going to translate that for you. This chair was donated by Sir Walter II for bravery in war, and it's in memory of him and his family.
We've noticed that in Port Elizabeth and Mossel Bay they speak Afrikaans, that's like the dominant language here, but everyone does know how to speak English, so as soon as they know you're not Afrikaans speaking, they switch straight away. But if you want to say good morning to someone, it's goeiemorgen. If you want to say good night, it's goeienaand. If you want to say thank you, it's dankie. If you want to say how are you, it's hoe gaan dit.
If you want to say thank you David and Sarah for this awesome video, I don't blame you, hit the like button.
We are back home in our nice apartment, and that is the view right over there that we get to see. The clouds are covering some of the mountains, so you can't really see them, but we do get mountain views every morning.
Mountain and sea. Seems like most of the accommodation around here would have a similar view because it's all sort of built on the bay, so you can imagine that it's all just overlooking the water. But yeah, super nice place, definitely worth a visit, so get here if you can. And that's gonna be all for today.
We will see you guys in the next video as usual. Bye.